Love how the whole music is all orchestrated in the Game Boy Color version. All right, what's up, everyone? Hardcore Hector here. Gonna play a little bit of Pokemon Gold live stream. Last night I was playing Pokemon Crystal, like in the middle of the night, and now it's middle of the day. 3:50. Usually wait for the minute to roll over, as I was saying last night as well. And also about that intro, real quick. You know how Charizard does the flamethrower, and his face gets closer to the screen. I don't know, just the shape or the way that it's set, it just makes his head look bigger to me. Like the perspective still isn't right. It's just like his head gets enlarged. But whatever. Yikes, I overslept. Last night it was in the middle of the night, so he's like, oh, no wonder it's dark. But I think during daytimes he just says I overslept. Hello, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited by creatures that we call Pokemon. People and Pokemon live together by supporting each other. Some people play with Pokemon, some battle with them. But we don't know everything about Pokemon yet. There are still many mysteries to solve. That's why I study Pokemon every day. Now, what did you say your name was? When I was a kid, actually, the first time I was playing, I was like, Hiro? Oh, that's a pretty cool name. Why don't I just name him that? I think like that's a Japanese way of saying hero, sort of. And then later on, I was like, oh, so like in the manga and all that stuff, they're actually named Gold, and the rival's name is Silver. But then later on in my adult age, I was like, you know what? I'm going to capture all of the Pokemon from their original games and give them my original name, or my own name. Because that's kind of what you're supposed to do. It's supposed to be you capture your Pokemon, you're your own trainer, and everybody's Pokemon's different because stats are totally different sort of stuff. I'll talk about stats a little bit later. Hector, are you ready? Your very own Pokemon story is about to unfold. You'll face fun times and tough challenges. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. I'll be seeing you later. So, Gold, Silver, Crystal came out as a second generation Game Boy Color. Original, of course, was green and red in Japan, then red and blue internationally, and then yellow came out after that. Yellow was still on the Game Boy, but some of the artwork was kind of colored. But Gold, Silver, and Crystal was on Game Boy Color, so everything's super colorful and a lot better looking. But the graphics still aren't incredibly amazing. It's just more color. Oh, Hector, our neighbor Professor Allen was looking for you. He said he wanted you to do something for him. Oh, I almost forgot. Your Pokemon gear is back from the repair shop. Here you go. I always pause on that because it's Pokegear throughout the entire game except for the intro where they're like Pokemon gear. Pokemon gear or just Pokegear. It's essential if you want to be a good trainer. Oh, the day of the week isn't set. You mustn't forget that. What day is it? It's Wednesday. Is it daylight saving time now? Nope. Yep, it's 3:57. Go back to you for daylight savings time. What if I say no? I don't know how to use the phone. I'll read the instructions. Turn the Pokegear on and select the phone icon. Phone numbers are stored in memory. Just choose a name you want to call. Gee, isn't that convenient? So I was playing Crystal last night, and then I was like, I kind of want to use these other Pokemon from from later on in the game in Gold, Silver, Crystal. Some Pokemon you don't get until like after you beat the entire game, get 16 badges, or sometimes just get 8 badges and do the Pokemon League. Then you can finally get an item to evolve some Pokemon. So it's a little lame here and there. There are a lot of great new Pokemon in the second series, or second generation, I should say. So after playing Crystal a little bit, at least to Violet City, I was like, you know, a lot of the, well, and then I was like, should I get those Pokemon from a different cartridge, or should I just get the Pokemon from this game? And then so I was like, you know what? It might be better to just get it from the game the first time over if I'm live streaming. And people would like to see that, maybe, I don't know. Or at least restart this cartridge so it has my name as the original trainer. So that's why I was like, you know, I'm gonna restart Gold. Put it in my name. If anything, I can use it to trade, evolve some Pokemon, use some Pokemon Stadium 2. Because I'm using Pokemon Stadium 2 Transfer Pak to play this game. And then do an HDMI, what do you call that? Adapter. To my capture card. So this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? Bro. I really like how Crystal has the animated sprites for the Pokemon. But Gold just has better wild Pokemon that you can capture compared to Crystal, in my opinion. Hector, there you are. I needed to ask you a favor. I have an acquaintance called Mr. Pokemon. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. It is intriguing, but we're busy with our Pokemon research. Could you look into it for us? I'll give you a Pokemon for a partner. They're all rare Pokemon that we just found. Go on, pick one. No. And I do have a Game Shark still, so I can get some Pokemon that you normally can't get. But the game can kind of tell. I think that's a great Pokemon too. Nickname is Cyndaquil? Nope. Mr. Pokemon lives near Cherry Grove, the next city. It's almost a direct route to there. If your Pokemon is hurt, you should heal it with this machine. Oh, here's my phone number. Call me if something comes up. Man, he only has 19 HP, bro. I usually go with Cyndaquil for a starter. But in Crystal, I went with Chikorita because I wanted to use his fire Pokemon from later in the game, Houndour. So like, should I trade Houndour over? Should I capture it and, you know, I want you to have this for your Aaron. Should I capture it with a Game Shark and trade it over? What should I do? There are only 2 of us, so we're always busy. But I still remember playing Pokemon Gold for the very first time, because I actually pre-ordered it, and they gave us like these little paper slips, and they're like, keep this little paper slip, and then just bring it back to the store when the game comes out. Pokemon hide in the grass. Who knows when they'll pop out. So, yeah, you take a little paper slip to the store, they should have one saved for you, or reserved for you, supposedly. And then it's just like $5 off, I believe, if I remember right. Because you pay like $5 for the pre-order, so you get $5 off when you actually buy the full game. So I'm at least gonna finish this intro part of Pokemon Gold. But I'm not 100% sure if I want to play like the whole game through Pokemon Gold or through Pokemon Crystal. Pokemon Crystal just has like this little side story with Suicune, and then that one Pokemon Trainer U scene or whatever. But it's like barely even there. It's like 3 small parts, and then you get to capture Suicune without having to chase him down like Entei and Raikou. They also have a move tutor sort of thingy, which gives you a Flamethrower, Ice Beam, or Thunderbolt. But that's using 5,000 coins. So it's not like that's something you'll just use left and right. Wild Pidgey appeared. Recovered using a berry. Was there really any other differences? Well, there are a few differences at the Ruins of Alph. When I was a kid, I thought it was Alpha, Ruins of Alpha. But it was like, no, it's Alph. Look closely. Look closelier. What other differences are there? I'm sure like Cerebi has a list of differences or something. Oh yeah, they have the Battle Tower in Crystal. Oh, everything seems the same other than that. Oh, what was that? Version differences. That's what I was looking for. The sprite animations, Suicune and Celebi. Not normally catchable in... Oh yeah, in the 3DS Virtual Console version. Yeah, that's different. Ice Path now has more ice and puzzles were altered. Talked about Suicune, you've seen. Oh yeah, you get Dratini with extreme speed. Lugia and Ho are slightly different. Wait a minute. Can I not get that Pokemon in Gold? Dang it, I really wanted that Pokemon. Pokemon found in trees with headbutt. Looking on IGN's thingy. Dang, bro, dang. I don't know. I really would like Larvitar, but you don't get that guy till Celadon City or Mount Silver. In Celadon City, you have to use like 8,000 those 1 coins. You know, those 1 coins that you gamble with. Game Corner coins. Critical hit. Oh yeah, and then I was looking online, like, why didn't that weekday sibling or whatever they're called show up last night on Tuesday on this route. Apparently you have to get the first gym badge for it to show up. You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. That's okay. Everyone's a rookie at some point, but I can teach you a few things. Okay, then follow me. This is Pokemon Center. They heal your Pokemon in no time at all. You'll be relying on them a lot, so you better learn about them. This is a Pokemon Mart. They sell balls for catching wild Pokemon and other useful items. Route 30 is out this way. Trainers will be battling their prized Pokemon there. This is the sea. As you can see, some Pokemon are found only in water. Here, it's my house. Thanks for your company. Let me give you a small gift. Make my Pokegear more useful with more cards. But I was gonna say I can capture a Pokemon with a Game Shark, trade it over, and then breed it like with a Ditto or something, and then hatch that egg, and then the Pokemon will be 100% legit, and you know, like found here or hatched here, captured on this day at this time, etc., etc. But I really wanted to use Skarmory, but it seems like that's only in Crystal. But I want to use Houndour. That's like way later in the game. I also would like to use Larvitar. That becomes Tyranitar. That's at the very end of the game. And Ampharos is a pretty cool Pokemon too. You don't get that many electric types in this game. New electric types at least. You don't get very many new fire types either. There's a lot of new water types. You know, Pokemon eat berries? Well, my Pokemon got healthier by eating a berry. Here, I'll share one with you. I might restart Crystal to get Cyndaquil if I just use a Pokemon that I only capture. If I use Pokemon that I can Game Shark capture and stuff, then well, the game would be a little bit more interesting. Go, Rattata! Tackle! What? This is a big battle. Leave me alone. Mr. Pokemon's house? It's a bit farther ahead. What should I do? What should I do? Play Pokemon Crystal with the Pokemon you capture. Play Pokemon Crystal with some traded Pokemon. Play Pokemon Gold with Pokemon you could capture. Trade them over. Pokemon Gold actually has a gold background on Pokemon Stadium 2 on the Game Boy Tower. Pokemon Crystal is just plain gray, like a Game Boy. Not even like the Game Boy Colors. I could always zoom in so it's just showing the video game screen, but it's not as fun, not as cool looking. Hello, hello. You must be Hector. Professor Elm said that you would visit. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. The mystery egg. I know a couple who run a Pokemon daycare service. They gave me that egg. I was intrigued, so I sent mail to Professor Elm. For Pokemon evolution, Professor Elm is the authority. Even Professor Oak here recognizes that. If my assumption is correct, Professor Elm will know it. Aha, so you're Hector. I'm Oak, a Pokemon researcher. I was just visiting my old friend, Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand. for Professor Elm. So I waited here. Oh, what's this? A rare Pokemon? Let's see. I see. I understand why Professor Elm gave you a Pokemon for this errand. To researchers like Professor Elm and I, Pokemon are our friends. He saw that you would treat your Pokemon with love and care. Ah, you seem to be dependable. How would you like to help me out? This is the latest version of Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Go meet many kinds of Pokemon and complete that Pokédex. But I've stayed too long. I have to get to Goldenrod for my usual radio show. Hector, I'm counting on you. You are returning to Professor Elm? Here, your Pokemon should have some rest. I'm depending on you. A whole pile of strange coins. Maybe they're from another country. Another country called Kanto. Can't even read their titles. Or the magazine? It's a big computer. It's broken. Are those supposed to be like wires on the computer? On the floor? That can connect that computer to the screen or something? So that's supposed to be like a rug. Hello, Hector? It's a disaster! It's just terrible. What should I do? Oh, no! Please get back here now. I'm not feeling reading that in a story time voice. I was just reading it. Because I might just go with Crystal. After reading some of the differences, I'm like, maybe Crystal's better. But like I said, I gotta at least restart this Pokemon Gold cartridge so I can accept trades and stuff like that. You got a Pokemon at the lab. What a waste. A wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. Totodile. He always looks happy. Shoot you with my Superman laser beam eyes. Oh, you got Superman laser beam eyes too. Well, I'm fire. I'm a fire type. That won't burn me as much as you. And you are a water type with Scratch. And Scratch is stronger than Tackle for some reason. Bro. Dude, he's leering me like crazy too? He's gonna knock me out. I feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Here we go. Come on, cross your fingers. Got him. Oof. Are you happy you won? My name's... I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Stop pushing me, fool. I'm gonna knock you out. Almost. Oh, the first step into tall grass. I heard a Pokemon was stolen here. I was just getting some information from Professor Elm. Apparently, it was a young male with long red hair. What? You battled a trainer like that? Did you happen to get his name? Yeah. It was Silver, bro. Although nothing about him was silver. Okay, so Silver was his name. Thanks for helping my investigation. Hector, this is terrible. Oh yes, what was Mr. Pokemon's big discovery? This? But is it a Pokemon egg? If it is a great discovery. What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokedex? Hector, is that true? That's incredible. He is superb at seeing the potential of people as trainers. Wow, Hector. You may have what it takes to become the champion. You seem to be getting on great with Pokemon too. You should take the Pokemon Gym Challenge. The closest gym would be the one in Violet City. Hector, the road to the championship will be a long one. Before you leave, make sure that you talk to your mom. Hector, use these on your Pokedex quest. To add to your Pokedex, you have to catch Pokemon, throw Pokeballs at wild Pokemon to get them. Yeah, I kind of read that weird. Whatever. That's cute, Pokemon. Where'd you get it? So you're leaving on an adventure? Okay, I'll help too. But what can I do for you? I know. I'll save money for you. On a long journey, money's important. Do you want me to save your money? No. Be careful. Pokemon are your friends. You need to work as a team. Now go on. I put the game in stereo mode. I've seen you a couple times. How many Pokemon have you caught? Would you like me to show you how to catch Pokemon? Sure, whatever. It does it so slowly, too. Yes, I know. You have to weaken the Pokemon first. Wiggity, 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 wiggity. Oh, you know what else I can do? On Pokemon Crystal, I can just keep restarting it. So, well, I can like get one of the starters, put it in the Pokemon Stadium Nintendo 64 boxes, restart it, get the other starter, put it in the Nintendo 64 Pokemon Stadium box, and then restart it a third time, and then have all three starters for the game. I could do that. That is an option. Kind of wanted to use Slowking though, instead of that water type. There's so many water types. Grass types, you can use Bellossom or Sunflora. Those are pretty much the best grass types of the new ones. Oh, I knocked him out. Fire types, like I said, I kind of wanted to use Houndour and Houndoom. But that's not till way later in the game. I wanted to catch that Centrate, but I wasn't able to. Pidgey. I don't want a Pidgey. I wanted a Centrate. Dude, my controller's getting a little sticky or something. So yeah, that's pretty much the intro to Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. And then you can see your starter Pokemon's Pokedex entry. It is timid and always curls itself up in a ball. If attacked, it flares up its back for protection. I bet you that's one of the toughest parts of making a Pokemon game. Doing a Pokedex entry for every single Pokemon in the game. And sometimes you have to do a new entry or a different entry between the two versions, because there's gold and silver. Gold's Pokedex entry might be a little bit different from Silver's Pokedex entry. But yeah, I'm just going to save it and then go back to Pokemon Crystal. Do some of that other stuff like I said. So yeah, that's the end of this episode, Pokemon Gold. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another Pokemon Gold live stream. I'll add a stream market though. Let's see where we're at in Pokemon Stadium, I guess. I saved it, right? I think I saved it. There's already a save file. So yeah, I already saved it. I'm never 100% sure, like, did I do that? Alright. So as I was saying, so now it's Hector on both of them. 27911. 911's my ID. 37212. Steampunk remix of the Pokemon Center theme song. See, like Chikorita, I can put it in the Pokemon box for the Nintendo 64 and 64 boxes instead of the Game Boy box. And I can restart it. Do the same with Totodile, restart it, etc., etc. I think I'm gonna do that. So you can check your room only in gold, silver, and crystal cartridges. And then it turns your room into like a 3D version. Plant, poster, ornament, game console, carpet, big doll, and your bed. I don't think I have anything. Poster. I don't have a game console? Alright, I guess I'll redo Crystal. Oh, yeah, and it shows your Pokemon. I totally forgot about that. Hello. Again. Weren't you here yesterday or the day before? Usually takes like 5 minutes to load max. So it plays like the actual Game Boy game. If you load minimum, then it'll kind of like freeze up when you go into a wild Pokemon encounter or go into a new building or something like that. Wait a minute, I just saw something. Oh man, I'm choking. I was thinking, why don't I just show what load little and load max looks like. And also restart my live stream since this is Pokemon Crystal now instead of Pokemon Gold. So yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. See if I can... If you're still watching... Oh, it says... No, 0 concurrent viewers. I don't know. I'm gonna restart it. Restart my live stream. Do this Pokemon